Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to another discussion. Get comfortable and welcome to my studio chat. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dom again. This video is gonna be based on awareness and where you're at in your own personal awareness. For me, I'm gonna start with self to get you a clear idea what I'm talking about. And for me, this chapter of my life has been a chapter of awareness for myself, of acknowledging my own thoughts and my own growth and seeing the details to change where I'm at. For me, the past couple years, I was kind of in a weird standstill where I was not creating. As you can see, guys, I'm in my art studio, and there's a time where I found art not to be fun anymore. It wasn't a thing that it felt like a job, or I wasn't passionate about it. And I started to realize, like, why is that? Why is that? Because for me, I realized that I wasn't being aware of what I was doing personally to stop that growth. I was spending so much time on other people and giving back that I was avoiding my own strength and my own growth. So I had friends where I was, as you can see, I'm very super creative. So for me, I'm good with a lot of different things that are hands on, say hair, styling, wardrobe, interior design, like anything you think of as creative and design and making, I'm pretty good with it, and also with a little, must say, good with taste. You know what I'm saying? So I always been called for help with that. Never asked for anything. Just I wanted to see people happy and grow. I wanted to see people's success. But the part that I wasn't aware of for myself was not being happy with having my own success, being fearful of what people say about my own work. And that's where I started to learn my own personal chapter and lesson during this time in my life. That being said, I have a story with a friend that people come in your life for a reason. They come in to teach you things that you didn't know about yourself. And I finally learned that for me, I was letting people use my craft because it has so much to give. But that does not mean you should always give your blessings to people who do not deserve them. So that being said, there's a time where I realized that I gave so much where I avoided my own personal growth because of fear. And fear is a factor that really cripples a lot of people. There's so many excuses for fear, and by you walking into your own fear, you'll find your true self. And for me, that was a big chapter in my own growth to learn, because, this person I was talking about, we were really close. So for me, it was the energy of how can I help this person? How can I make their brand grow? How can I make this happen? How can I make this happen? And kept them accountable for those things. But looking back, did I keep myself accountable for those same situations? Because at that same time, I'm giving my all to another form of creativity that I wanted to dabble in, and that was from like film and styling and just being part of the music industry and like kind of branding artists, but also realizing that just because it's something I'm excited about learning and I felt I was really good at it, it wasn't my calling, and that wasn't my place to wasn't it was my place, but it wasn't something that I feel as though grew me as an individual for my own path, But that still being said, I love the saying, everything happens for a reason. So that chapter was something important to build to my resume of just overall, just talent and learning something new outside my normal medium, that's art and painting. But after that time period, I realized that I was need to focus more so on my own path, and since then I have been developing my art and really finding out what really makes me tick and what's my true calling, and that's always towards activism of art and showing people the truth about the reality of our society, and when you find that passion, the fear goes away. That fear that you might have will go away because your fear is bigger than your purpose. It's not bigger than your purpose, sorry. So I knew that my message was so important that the fear that I had that was holding me back was going to ruin the message and the purpose of my life in my chapter. So I guess this video is for me is to hopefully help guide and maybe just hear my story and see how, you know, maybe there's things that you may look over like I have, and kind of see the overall picture for yourself to grow, because that's what's important. Because before you look at anything else outside of you is you. And during that time, I was looking outward and I was making that person or other people accountable. Yes, I was helping them, but I wasn't making my own self accountable. And now at this point in my life, I'm learning to hold myself accountable, and from that, people will see that, and they will learn from that with by my actions, and not by me putting so much focus on their stuff, because that's their own path, that's their own vibe, and you know, and that's where I'm at now, where I'm now finally at 100% focused on making new changes for myself and making things really connect, because once again, my passion weighs heavier than my fear. There's things I'm still working on, things that every day it's going to be a change, or it's going to be a uncomfortable feeling, but in that comfort is going to be some, once again, growth to grow from. I was speaking to someone close to me, and they weren't able to listen. And listening is key to being aware of the hints that life gives you. And this is a conversation, you know, you're talking, the other person's not, you know, really taking in the message. It shows to me a closed mindedness, a closed mind, and sometimes with that closed mind, it stops the growth. So it takes time, it takes practice, but I really believe that in time that, you know, you will find your true calling, your true message. It's just right now it's covered in fear, and with that fear comes, you know, self-doubt, comes the unknown. It all comes into one, you know, element of just not doing. And you're on this earth for an amazing reason. You're not sure what it is yet, you will figure it out. But the hints are the people and also the moments you have in your life that are shown to you. And those moments will shine through, and those are the key puzzle pieces to figure out your calling, what you are, who you are as a person. So use this time during this clear quarantine to really like figure out what makes you tick, because what makes you tick will pretty much wipe away that fear. Not wipe away, but it will make it more of a, you know, overall calling that you will work towards. So little short video. I'll try to do more soon, and thank you for listening.